Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Hatcher. Now, guys, in today's video, man, we're doing something a little bit different. Now, I've done previous videos where essentially I give you guys like the 10 best class setups for multiplayer. However, I've actually never done a top 5, 10, whatever for Warzone. So, guys, basically in today's video, we're going to be doing a top 5 loadouts in Warzone. Now, I'm not actually going to be giving the full loadouts. I'm just going to be giving the specific class setups for the weapons that I primarily use in Warzone and some guns that are the new meta here in Warzone. So if you guys want everything like that, man, you guys want to see the best attachments for the new meta guns like the AK, and if you guys want the best attachments for the guns that got nerfs such as like the MP5 and the Grau, then make sure you guys stay tuned for all of that, man. If you guys want more videos like this and enjoy the video at any point, be sure to hit the like button. Let's see if we can smash 50 likes on today's video. Also, here's the post notification shout out for today's video on the screen right now, and if you guys want to get one in a future video, of course, be sure to hit the sub button and turn on the post notification bell. Once you guys are finished, then comment down below a hashtag BellGang, and I will give you guys a shout out in a future video. Pretty much, guys, with that being said, we're going to go over my top 5 guns in Warzone and basically just going through every attachment and why I'm using it. Essentially what I would normally do for regular class setup videos, except I'm just going to be doing the top 5 that I've been personally using. So as you guys can tell, first off, we're going to be starting off with the Kilo 141. Now, basically, to start off with pretty much, I think, every single gun except I think the MP5, you're going to want to run monolithic suppressor. Now, I'm just going to be going over this straight off the rip. Basically, why I'm running monolithic suppressor on all of my weapons is you're going to get sound suppression, so it keeps you off the minimap. That's the main thing. And then you're also going to get some more damage at range. So the monolithic suppressor is overall the best muzzle in the game, without a doubt. That's why 90% of Warzone players use this over anything else. So I kind of just wanted to get that out of the way, and that goes for every gun that I'm going to be using. And then next up, guys, we're going to put on the Singard Arms 19.8 Prowler. This is going to give you more damage at range, bullet velocity, so you hit your targets faster, and some general recoil control. And then, guys, the grip that I've actually been using so much in Modern Warfare, and the information that I relayed to some of my teammates that I play Warzone with the Ranger foregrip, man, it is 100% better than any other underbarrel that you guys can try, such as the Operator foregrip or the Commando foregrip or the Merc foregrip, which is probably the top 4 that people use. The Commando, Merc, and Operator just don't have the same ability that the Ranger foregrip has. You're going to get recoil control and aiming stability, the two most recoil, or I guess limited recoil statistics on this attachment specifically. So you're just going to have general recoil control and your aiming stability, so basically when you're ADS, you're not going to have as much weapon sway. So it's especially good when you have super long range targets, or if you're running a sub, for example, maybe medium range targets for that type of gun. But I promise you guys, if you try this out over the Commando foregrip, which is what a lot of other people are running right now, you guys will definitely notice the difference, and I'm telling you that right now. So for the Kilo specifically, I've just been running the 60 round mags, and that pretty much goes for every other gun. You just want to run the highest capacity mag. And then for the last attachment, guys, we're actually gonna have the VLK 3.0. So essentially the reason why I'm running this other than any other optic is just because I think it has the best reticle out of all of them, and you can also zoom. It just, has that naturally for the scope. So basically, if you have super long range targets, it's going to be easier to track them instead of just using a little iron sight that doesn't have any zoom at all. So, all right, guys, now we're going to be going over the MP7. Now, if you guys watched my previous video, you guys would know this. So this isn't really anything special, but pretty much just going through this, we have monolithic suppressor. We're going to be putting on the Commando foregrip for this one, because if you guys don't realize the point for this class setup specifically, this is the class setup that I usually run in public matches. For example, Shipment or Shoe House. This gun is absolutely incredible on it. This isn't something that you would normally see in Warzone. Therefore, if you guys have this weapon in buildings, let's say you challenge a superstore, or you challenge something over in storage town, or let's say the hangars where you're gonna have those super close quarters gunfights, not anything in the open, you're gonna easily dominate and kill people because it's optimized for super close ranges. And the Commando foregrip is specifically gonna help with that, to maneuver around corners better and stuff like that. As well, as I already said, we're gonna be throwing on the 60 round mags. We're gonna put on the stipple grip tape, and then also no stock. So this is pretty much just going to be an absolute beamer when it comes to close ranges, and specifically in buildings, not necessarily too much in the open, but I would say within the range of maybe 30 to 40 meters, you're just going to dominate with this gun. Alrighty, guys, next up we have the Grau 5.56. Now, as you guys probably know, this gun recently just got nerfed along with the MP5. Now, I did change one thing with this class setup, so we're going to go through this pretty briefly. The first attachment, obviously monolithic suppressor. For the barrel, You guys can either run Archangel or Nexus. I have 2 different class setups for the Grau, but since the nerf happened, this is the one that I'm just going to be using. It's very similar to the old one. So we're going to put on the Archangel because it's kind of like the most overpowered barrel. You're going to have the most damage range possible, bullet velocity to hit your targets, recoil control. We've already went over that with the Kilo 19.8 Prowler. It's basically the same thing. And then of course, instead of Commando foregrip, which most people use, we're going to be putting on Ranger. Now, since they did actually add like a little bit of a different recoil pattern, it's going to make the Ranger foregrip is going to make it super easy to adapt to that and basically lower that as much as possible. And then also, of course, you got to have on the 60 round mags. And then for the rear grip, we're actually been putting on the XRK Void 2. And this is just simply what everybody has been using with the start for the Grau. So literally the only thing that I've changed on here is from Commando foregrip to Merc foregrip, and it makes a big difference, I'm not gonna lie. So be sure to try this one out as well. All right guys, now with the MP5, like I said, this got nerfed as well. So starting off with the barrel, we're actually gonna be putting on the monolithic integral suppressor. Now, we're not actually going to be putting on the regular monolithic suppressor, but we're just simply going to be putting on the barrel, because not only are you going to get sound suppression, but you're going to get bullet velocity instead of damage at range. Now, this is going to make it so you guys probably know how the MP5 worked and how it worked in public matches, or the CDL class setup that was used, and basically in Warzone as well. Mainly in Warzone, the thing that's going to make you win a gunfight is if you hit your targets faster. So the damage at range is not really going to help with that at all. So the monolithic integral is the best way to go for that. Obviously, you guys know Ranger foregrip over Merc foregrip any day. Some of them were experimenting with Operator, but they were also experimenting with Ranger, and it's just a better deal, to be honest with you. 45 round mags, of course. Now, you guys can either switch around with rubberized or stippled. I'd say use rubberized if you're not too comfortable with their shot after the nerf. But if you're comfortable like me with their shot, I would run stippled. It's going to help you in close quarters more, as well as the FTAL classable stock. You guys know the deal. So this is basically the old MP5 class setup that everybody was using in Warzone, except instead of Merc, put on Ranger 100%. And then guys, for my super accurate M4A1 class setup, which is what I'm going to be making a video on here very soon, we're going to be going over this class setup. So of course, you guys know monolithic. For the barrel, most people either run Corvus Custom or the M16 barrel. I personally just run the M16 barrel because you're basically getting the same thing, except with the M16 the statistics are more extreme. But with the Corvus Custom, they're a little bit more, you know, low-key, I guess you could say. So the Corvus Custom, you're going to have more mobility with less damage range. If you put on the stock M16, you're going to have more damage range with less mobility. So that's kind of how that works. Instead of Commando, you guys know I'm rocking Ranger. This is the thing that makes the class setup a beamer, bro. I had my friends spectating me yesterday, and they were just like, bro, how is this thing so accurate, man? It's crazy with the Ranger. I'm just being honest. 60 round mags, you guys know the drill. And then I actually put on rubberized instead of stippled because I wanted this to, you know, be a super accurate gun. So as you guys know, the rubberized gets rid of that recoil. And then that's pretty much the M4 class up to cap everything off. So guys, really hope you did enjoy this video, man. I tried to go as in-depth as possible as I could, because Warzone isn't necessarily like public matches where you kind of just have a class setup and you can run anything and do good. Warzone is very statistically based with the attachments that you guys use. So I try to go as in-depth as possible. I'm not one of those YouTubers like my guy JGod or Exclusive Ace or anything like that does the test with the recoil patterns. I just simply watch their videos and go off the attachments that they'd recommend and basically the tests that they do. So if you guys want more of these, of course, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, and I'm out of here. And one last thing, my voice hurts super bad from speaking for like 15 minutes about class setups. All right, but I'm out of here. Peace.
Well, they did nerf the M4, but it was still godly. We'll get turned on, buddy. That was disgusting. You gonna come in?
All right, once we get this, we are rushing Superstore.
Hey, but hey, when we all make that kimono, like, it's gonna be the new wave.
Inside the building.
That was it. Let's go.
No, that rushed me.
You got about
rushed me and I didn't get my sniper.
Someone
you need shield here.
No,
Heads up, there's a lot more.
I'm not with you guys. I'm going though. Bro, I hate this shit, man. Fucking pussies, dude. They're just sitting at the top of the tower sniping.
28 meters in front of us. Better cover me, I'm right there.
Got him.
Nice.
I'm still getting used to this FOV.
Alright, there's a team at hotel though, so they might be coming over here.
He didn't go down instantly.
Yeah, his teammates are on top of the building. I lasered one of them, armor off. These guys don't realize that I'm coming up here.
Oh my god.
Don't be running though.
I down two up here, I down two up here. Oh my god, I'm the fucking GOAT! No, he's self-res right there! Please get him, please get him, please get him! Bro, he's gonna be him, he's gonna be him.
One more, Ben, drop
Good
it.
shit.
Kill him.
They're gonna self-res, they're gonna self-res.
The other two that
Bro, that's crazy. Dude, that could have been like my cleanest play ever if they didn't have self-res, bro. Oh my god, I wish you guys could see what I just did to those guys. What?
What?
No way!
disconnected.